Welcome to Proofpoint Essentials. First, let's get started on who Proofpoint is. Proofpoint had been the leader in the secure email gateway space for 7 consecutive years, according to Gartner's Magic Quadrant report. In fact, Proofpoint was in the top right of the quadrant for the last 3 years of the report. Gartner has now replaced the Magic Quadrant for secure email gateways with a market guide to provide continued coverage while using a research methodology that is better suited for this market. Today, we lead the market with R&D investments, have the sharpest focus on email security, and there's not many other places to look for the best of breed in secure email gateway functionality. Why is this important, you may ask? Well, the leading threat vector today, of course, is email. Our dedication and aggressive innovation to creating market-leading products has allowed Proofpoint to go beyond your basic protection and target advanced threats and protect the people in which are affected. Our culture is characterized by the degree to which we focus on our customers. No matter the size of the company, they will always leverage Proofpoint's same technology. Whether you are a smaller organization, a large organization, or even one of the largest companies in the world, all of these types of companies leverage the same Proofpoint technology. And the visibility we have is truly unique in that we see 100% of critical communication channels like email and social for so many organizations. At the same time, we collect as much possible about every tool that advanced attackers use so we can make associations between tactics that no one else can make. Everyone collects a lot of data, but what's critically different about our approach is what we do with those data points. Proofpoint Essentials customers leverage the same core technology as our enterprise products, correlating all of the data points and using them to provide the best protection. Proofpoint Essentials is specifically packaged for small and medium businesses and is a true cloud-based, software as a service, multi-tenant solution that is simple to deploy, manage, and maintain, offering email security, continuity, encryption, social media protection, and email archiving. We are platform and email platform agnostic. Our services can be layered on top of your on-site mail server or any hosted environment. There has been a lot of media attention on malicious hyperlinks and attachment-based attacks. We have seen massive campaigns that move very fast, but that is not the only thing that we can focus on. Rapidly growing threats are shown to not contain anything malicious at all. A well-known example of this is credential phishing, being joined by what is known as imposter email, or as the FBI calls it, business email compromise. Both of these types of threats are trying to steal from organizations, but they aren't using malware to do it. To better understand why customers need Proofpoint as a layered security solution, we need to talk about today's threat landscape and the rise in threat volume. Email remains the #1 threat vector, and yet only 8% of businesses' overall security spend is spent on protecting email. It is our job to change how organizations are thinking about email security, given that over 90% of sophisticated attacks target people, most of which come into the organization through email. An important message to get through to the SMB market is that they are just as vulnerable to these types of attacks, but the cleanup and payout can be crippling. Another concern area is around ransomware. Ransomware attacks have increased 4.3 times compared to just Q1 of 2016. Here's an example of the top 10 ransomware attacks we saw in Q1 alone. The variants are constantly evolving, and attackers are thinking of ways to trick the user. One of the largest campaigns ever seen occurred more recently in Q2 of 2017. Remember WannaCry? This unprecedented ransomware campaign in May of 2017 crippled more than 20% of hospitals in the UK and disabled or impacted organizations in more than 150 countries. Two Proofpoint researchers collaborated with a UK counterpart to uncover the kill switch. While WannaCry's first variant was a Microsoft exploit, several variants of the threat soon emerged and were subsequently blocked. WannaCry 2.0 emerged in the form of an email campaign. No Proofpoint customers were affected. According to our research, new ransomware variants have appeared every 2 to 3 days for the last 18 months. In Q1, over 4 times as many new ransomware variants hit the market versus Q1 of 2016. As the bulk of ransomware is spread through malicious emails, organizations need to invest in solutions that block the delivery of potentially harmful emails. It doesn't matter how much training you provide to your end users. The techniques are so varied and targeted that in the end, someone always clicks. Another noteworthy threat is business email compromise, or spoofed emails. In Q1, we saw 4 different types of spoofing techniques. At 56% and highest on the list was reply to spoofing, where the header reply is the bad guy, but the recipient sees the from name. In this case, there are no checks being done to ensure the sending system is authorized to send on behalf of that address. So, for example, maybe the customer doesn't have DMARC enabled, or SPF to specify who can send on the domain's behalf, or DKIM, which is transmission of messages in a way that can be verified by the email provider through a digital signature. We saw 43% of these as display name spoofing, where people see the friendly from name, but the envelope sender is a bad actor. Social engineering plays a large role here. With these types of threats, the end goal is to target a user and get them to click. Since just January of 2015, businesses have lost over $5.3 billion, with over 40,000 businesses victimized. The average cost of an attack is over $67,000. Think about the impact an attack like this would have on a small business. Everyone seems to be moving to Office 365 for their business applications and to host their email, and for good reasons. But this doesn't mean Office 365 is the best solution for security and preventing email-based threats. These are a few misconceptions we have come across when talking to Office 365 customers. In a recent study, when Proofpoint was deployed on top of Office 365, we were more efficient at blocking spam, viruses, and malicious content. In every single customer trial over 4 weeks, Proofpoint blocked hundreds of malicious emails not even detected by Office 365. Proofpoint coupled with Office 365 E1 package is 65% to 160% cheaper than the 365 E3 and E5 packages, and we're providing superior protection with a lower cost. Proofpoint works seamlessly with 365 and can be deployed very quickly. We have integration, including a Zero Active Directory and outbound IP tracking to help with user management. Users will also benefit from continuity in the event that 365 goes down. Leveraging the advanced power of targeted attack protection, Proofpoint's industry-leading email analysis solution, we're able to provide small to mid-sized enterprises with attachment defense to effectively detect malicious attachments. Attachment defense utilizes visibility across all attachment defense customers. This is including Proofpoint's enterprise customers, to understand if an email containing an attachment needs to be blocked. Emails found to have malicious attachments are quarantined in a way that users cannot release the message. URL defense uses dynamic sandboxing to analyze website content and detect anything malicious. Click time protection analyzes the website in real time every single time a user clicks. Follow Me protection offers protection for all clicks, users, and devices, regardless of location or device used to access the URL. Automated email spooling means that no messages get dropped in the event of an outage. The Emergency Inbox is a web-based mail client that can allow users to send and receive email when their email server is out of service. Once the server is restored, all mail is synchronized and the regular mail client can again be used. With Instant Replay, our customers had the ability to easily restore email that might have been inadvertently deleted. Never again will that important email disappear without a trace. Continuity features help an enterprise keep operating even in the event of an email outage. Now let's talk about data loss prevention and protecting outbound data utilizing the same core technology that drives our enterprise DLP capabilities. All policies are built using an easy to use interface with drop down menus and checkbox selections to make it quick yet powerful. Smart identifiers are able to find content types. Think of the use case around personal identifiable information, or PII, such as a driver's license number, credit card details, and social security numbers. Even things like shipment tracking information from FedEx and UPS. Compliance related dictionaries are there to help with protected data types and protect sensitive data. All email content is subject to the policy, content, attachments, even down to the message attributes themselves to make sure that private information remains private. With social media account protection, you can protect up to 3 social media accounts, whether that's the organization's Facebook page, Twitter account, LinkedIn company page, YouTube, or Google. Companies are able to lock down their social media profile to minimize credential hacking and profile changes. You can monitor posted content for unwanted or inappropriate posts, and even have an automated process to remove spam, malicious links, and inappropriate content. Proofpoint Essentials also offers unlimited email archive for a retention period of up to 10 years. This makes it easy to ensure that all email is securely stored in a compliant, off-site location without having to worry about increasing storage costs. Just a simple per-user cost. Searching archived email is available company-wide for administrators and those looking for wide data discovery, and also for end users to be able to manage their own archived email. So now that we've gone through all of the features that Essentials has to offer for our small and medium-sized businesses, let's take a look at the different packages and how they break down. We all know every organization is different and has different needs. That's why we have packaged Essentials into different offerings. As you can see, we have a beginner package offering email filtering, both inbound and outbound, antivirus, as well as phishing and imposter email protection. The business package, and our most popular, adds in advanced targeted attack protection in the form of URL and attachment defense and DLP. Customers needing email encryption and or social media account protection can take advantage of our advanced package. And our professional package provides all of the available features within Essentials, as well as email archiving. We look forward to partnering with you, and please contact your dedicated account manager with any questions.